This is your boy 12. NYNU, New York next up. In the NYC right now. What up YouTube and all my YouTubers, it's your boy 12 Vision. Y'all know the vibe, it's not a vibe, it's a big vision. I got the Bike Life crew with me right now. My boy Dotty, my boy Todd, Dread, and Rye right here. We saluting the Bike Life right now. You know, I'm gonna interview my boy Dotty right now. I knew him since he was yay high, young in the game. Really the nicest that I know of all bike riders. One of the nicest out here in Harlem, New York City. This kid is definitely next up. He don't ride just Banshees. He rides regular dirt bikes, pedal bikes, motorcycles, whatever you put him on with wheels, this could do all type of dope tricks on it, right, Emma?
You already know that.
Dead ass nice with it, you feel me? So I'm gonna introduce my boy Dotty to the cam right now. Like, how long you been riding though, Dotty?
Right now I'm 28. Probably been on the bike for like a good 20 years.
20 years, Brody?
Like 20 years.
Damn.
Probably a little bit more than that. I probably started when I was like 7. Seven when I got my first bike.
So it's like alright, so growing up in Harlem, I already know the bike life is like a lifestyle, because if you grew up, I was out running the streets a little bit before you. Yeah. You got introduced to the bikes because you just seen them shit. Been riding these bikes forever out here, right? Mm-hmm. So what started you to get on a bike though? You wasn't afraid of anything? Like, what is it?
Nah, to be honest, that shit really in my blood. Watching my father grow up, before he came from Jamaica, he was just as reckless as I am right now. Told me stories, showed me videos when he was in Jamaica riding motorcycles, coming from the movies, doing 100 down mountains and all that.
Oh, that's a lifestyle.
So it's just like, so basically that shit was like in my blood. So it's like, once I seen him, I'm just like, yeah.
I'm nice.
I want to do that too. Like,
say no more.
But when I was young, I was always scared, but he had to get me into that. Like, just don't be scared, just jump on the bike.
Do it right now. Now that you say that, right? How you so nice. I remember one time in the summertime, I was in the back with Dubs on Edgecombe, and your pops ran out the crib, and he had to rush to the hospital because there's something happened with you, like.
Oh yeah. Like so that incident, I was down south, and just how I am right now in the sun, not drinking no water, staying hydrated. I wound up fainting on the bike. Yeah. Went through a stop sign and got hit by one of the delivery trucks.
Out of here, bro.
I got hit by that shit. I cracked my skull, broke 2 ribs, had internal bleeding.
Nah, Dotty, dead ass.
And then from there, nigga, my pops was just straight on some, yo, stay off the bikes. But I already told him, like, nigga, you already introduced me to the bike, so how can I stay off this shit? Like, I could heal, get better, but I'm coming back. Like,
yo, see, that's one thing I'm glad when you was young, you got into it so early into the game that your bones was healing real fast, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Because if I get on a bike right now, I flip off and do something crazy, my bones, I'm already 30 right now. My bones ain't healing like how they supposed to. And you, yo, bro, I salute you, bro. You're dead nice at this shit, though, bro. Like, one of my sayings, when I see this kid on his Instagram and he do his posts, he don't do blocks. Like, niggas talk about blocks and all that. This kid do highways. He do miles. I'm talking about keeping it up. Miles on the FDR, on the west side, he tears it up, though, literally. I'm gonna throw his gram up here. Y'all gonna check him out. All right, so you've been riding since you said damn near 7 years old, right? You hurt yourself multiple times. Is it like a thrill to just be on these shits? Like, do you get like relieve stress on the bike?
Nah, of course, like bills, you go through relationship problems, you go through whatever deaths. Whenever you going through that shit, you don't want to sit in the house and just be moping around. Right. So I just leave the crib, go jump on my bike, ride through Harlem, ride through the Bronx. Wherever that bike take me, I just zone out, just woolly all over, make videos. Then once I put the bike up, then you know, it's just like, I'm calm now, but.
Right, so it relieves a lot of stress.
Yeah, it relieves a lot of stress.
We gonna salute the kid, Steph West, right now, man. You did a ride out for him, right?
Yeah,
like,
you already know, rest in peace, my brother Steph West.
Word, like he's a Harlem legend.
That was Harlem fire.
Everything.
He was
nice
love.
and bold.
That nigga was love.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was dead nice on the bike. Like, he's good in the basketball world. You know what I'm saying? RP Steph, though. Like, you know, we had to salute the kid like he's another Harlem legend, young legend. So I'm gonna tap my hat to the kid, man. This is his protege, his peers, I mean, you know what I'm saying? He came up in that era, and I just had to throw that out there because that's just real Harlem right now. Salute to you, Seth. R.I.P. to you, bro. We miss you, King. And I love the fact that you did a ride out for me. Like, you put something together for him and this whole team.
That was me and my brother Lou. We basically put that shit together and just had everybody all over come out and show him love. A lot of niggas knew him that wasn't even bikes.
Right.
They just knew him from the fact that who he was.
Right.
Like, he was just a turn up. Like, he was just fun.
Life of the party,
life of the party.
Yes,
like, whenever stuff come around, it's just like everybody have fun.
Right. Life of the party. So, what is one of your best spots you like to ride at in the city? Like,
in the city, always Harlem.
Always Harlem.
Always
right?
Harlem.
Yeah.
As soon as I come out, I gotta come straight to Harlem.
Straight out of Harlem.
Straight to Harlem.
Do you ride to Brooklyn or through Brooklyn and any of that? Like, have you ever did the 5 boroughs in like one day?
Yeah, recently for a free birthday, we did a 5 borough ride out.
Yeah.
We started from here, we started from the Bronx, and we rode straight to Staten Island, came back through Brooklyn, then through Queens, and back out here.
It's like, for you doing that, that's how your name get up, right?
Yeah.
And another thing with your name getting up, I see you ride with a lot of celebs. How did that come about? Just because of your name, right?
Yeah, it was just because of my name and just my character. Like, I was always just a cool dude, so whenever celebrities come to the hood for me, I just make them feel comfortable. Like,
And they tap
you
right
don't
in
never
with you.
really be a groupie or just run, like, want to be under that person, but when they come around, you show them love, you show them what you about, then they be like, yo, I fuck with that kid. Like,
I seen you a couple of times with Uzi. How is that? How's riding with that kid, B?
I mean, Ronald Uzi is cool. Like, for me, he one of them celebrities where it's like he ain't too cocky.
Right.
Like he know he a celebrity. He know he a multi-millionaire, but it's like he fuck with the hood.
Right.
Like he fuck with the people that fuck with him. So whenever he came around, it was just all love. I introduced him to the garage. Like, yo, whenever you come to the city, you can leave your bikes here, so you can have a bike in the city so you can ride.
You made it feel like home.
Yeah, made it feel like home. Like, I had him on 8th.
Yeah.
He used to bring his bulletproof tank in front of Drew to come pick me up, go to the studio, had him in the Jamaican spot on 4, 6, and 7, 4 in the morning, holding him down. Like, nigga, that was like really like, he really turned into like family after that. Like, he come to Harlem, he call my phone whenever, I come outside. It don't matter what we doing, he just like, yo, come outside, bro, come chill, like, we go do anything. And I was just like,
nah, that's a different type of love right there.
Yeah, that's a different type of love coming from a celebrity, like, to just come to the hood and just start rocking with people, like, calm, chill.
Yeah, just
like,
the bike. Salute Uzi even for just touching Harlem streets with that bike, man. Coming with one of the youngest and nicest that's in the game right now. So bike life is not just riding, it's more of a lifestyle, right?
People look at it like a hobby or some shit, but that's just like I eat, sleep, ride the bike. Like, I wake up, think about the bike, go to sleep, think about the bike. Like, it ain't just something we do for fun. Like, we live it.
Yeah, like, that's a fact. No matter the weather, no matter the storm or whatever it is, if that sun come out, if it's dead winter and a little bit of sun come out, I know them bikes come out, so I done seen that.
Like, that's a fact. Come out any weather,
snow, word.
It don't matter, we outside.
And like, all right, so what's your favorite is the 4-wheeler? What you started on, was it?
I started on a dirt bike.
2-wheeler, the dirt bike, right?
And then I got introduced to the 4-wheelers, and after I don't know, it's just something about these bikes. It's like
the 4-wheeler is just more like you can do more with it.
It's more fun, like you get more thrill out of it. I mean, dirt bikes is cool, but it's just something about that 4-wheeler. It's just like once I touched it, I ain't want to let it go.
Yeah,
like it was over.
I remember you on a dirt bike, but I see you go crazy with these 4-wheelers though, bro. Like literally crazy, yo. Everybody tap into this kid Instagram, bro. He's nasty on these bikes. The tricks is amazing that he do. Like how you just, I seen you a post one time, you was wheeling, then you threw it up so high that you just sat it right there, just sitting straight up and just walked off the bike though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit comes so natural for you. You feel me? Like it's amazing. And he's straight out of Harlem. Like I said, New York next up is my boy Dotty. And NYNU is this kid right here. We're gonna throw his Instagram up here and we're gonna catch a little ride out to him. We're gonna shout out his homie. You know what I mean? Yo, Dre, what's going on? What you got to say for the bike life?
What's up, how y'all doing? My name's Dred. I'm new in this bike life, only got a year, but I enjoy it, changed my life around in many ways, many different ways,
Young blood, talk to me. You young in this joint. I know this is, let me know something about you. Talk to me.
I was born into this.
Yo, if nobody know who this is, This is Hoogie's son. That's the legend in Harlem. This is Hoogie's son. Like,
Hey, yo,
really?
salute you. See, I ain't know that. So you mad modest and humble right now. So you really was born into this shit though. Like, so right now this shit is it's nothing but fun for you, right?
I started on a pedal bike. Yeah, I switched to a dirt bike like a year ago.
Yeah. Brand new and you love it, right? It's a thrill, right? Youngin in the game up on the Dotty right now, you know what I'm saying? So Dotty talking about he been riding for 20 years. And he got this youngin on him. His pops is a legend up out of Harlem. He dead nasty on the bike too as well, you know what I'm saying? Dead nasty. So shout out to him and his pops right there. Dred just started riding. Ride, tell me how nice you give it up on a bike, Ride. Let me know. Talk to me, bro.
Nice. I
That
give
nice?
it up. Yeah.
Give it up. What's your Instagram?
Hey, yo, I'm vouching for him. He up and coming. First time on the four-wheeler.
Yeah? Yeah,
3 months.
Yeah.
3 months on the four-wheeler?
Yeah.
Salute you, salute you. I wanted to introduce them to you too, cause it ain't too many interviews you could see up on the bike life, you know what I'm saying? Coming up out of Harlem, coming up out of the streets of New York. Like you always see the bike life in videos or a biker gang stuff. This is more like a family thing right here, you know what I'm saying? These are his friends, his homies, and they all coming up riding right now. So we saluting Dotty and his crew, and we gonna catch a ride out, you know what I'm saying? We gonna catch a ride out right now.
watch the cops the most. So when you gassing up there, try to sneak up on you. Always be on point.
Another question for you. What advice that you got for up and coming young riders or anything like that?
You know what I always tell them? Before you jump into the pack and want to woolly and do that, learn your bike first. Don't just jump into the pack, because you jump into the pack not knowing what you're doing. It's people around you who's nice, who swerve, who do all this, and you learn it in the pack. You're gonna wind up clipping one of them, falling, getting yourself hurt. So before you jump into the pack or jump into the streets, take you and your bike, go to a place where there's nobody at, an open parking lot, learn that bike, learn the gears, learn how to maneuver, learn everything before you touch the streets.
Nah, that's
it's
real.
mandatory.
You're gonna ride with the gang so everybody can be safe. I appreciate that. That's real shit right there. You know what I mean? For the younger riders, like, what mentality you would think they should have before they come and jump into the pack, or just jumping on a bike, period? Do you have to have a certain mentality for it?
Yeah, you just gotta have that mentality where it's like you're not scared.
Understood.
Feel me? Because when you ride in the streets, the cops really target the weakest link.
Okay.
So when they look at you and you look like you don't know what you're doing, or you scary, or you panicking, they go after you.
Okay.
So they'll chase after you to make you crash and probably leave you there and just laugh at you,
Right.
or to really hurt you.
Right.
So when you show a cop that, like, alright, like, I'm staying this, like, what's up? I'm not going nowhere. Like,
I'm nice
like,
at this.
I'm nice. Like, and you show them that you ain't scared, they want to back. They fall back and be like, you know what? He look like he know what he's doing. We not even gonna bother him, because we gonna chase him and he gonna get away from us. So it's no point.
Okay.
So you always gotta have that strong mentality, as if, like, I ain't scared. Like, I'm here.
Big shout out to R.P. Ray Ray,
R.P.
man.
Ray Ray.
That's been like,
You know, every day is Ray Day. That's
there
the
we
slogan.
go.
Every day is Ray Day.
There we
Whenever
go.
we touch on bikes, it's Ray Day.
every day is Ray Day. Big R.P. to Ray Day, because I remember he been riding bikes since I was young out here, and that was my era of bike riders and stuff like that. I was never no good at it. I tried it once or twice, fell and ripped my arm up and that was it for me, you know what I'm saying? So every day is Ray Day for all the riders out there. That's a big day where all the bikes come out in the summertime and just ride out for the homies. So RP Ray Day, RP Steph West, man. We saluting all the kings that was riding with one of the young kings right now, you feel me? So y'all ain't never missed, y'all gonna be on the YouTube, y'all gonna be on the internet world forever. RP those two kings, Ray Day, Steph, and all the young kings that we lost still on the bike life, you feel me? And I appreciate you once again, my boy. NYNU, New York next up, young Dotty, man. King Dotty on the gram is what they call him, man. Tap in.